Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And so today's video, we're going to be discussing some Helium Mobile news with a new thing they're kind of doing here, breaking up with your carrier. But we'll get all into that here in a little bit. Before I get started, though, if you would like to try out Helium Mobile, you definitely could do so by using my promo code. That will get you your first month for free when signing up. And then you can try them out and see how the services works out for you. 20 bucks a month for unlimited talk and text, 30 gigabytes of high-speed data, which is what other MVNOs are offering out there. However, Helium's got the better rate, in my opinion. And especially if T-Mobile coverage is great in your area, then this will work fantastic for you. You guys can check out some of my previous Helium Mobile videos if you guys want to get more insight about them. But, they got some cool things kind of going on, with their services and everything like that. So, um, 20 bucks a month, pretty good. They have this little ticker here going over all the different places that have reviewed them. And so that's, I guess that's cool. However, they got this thing going on now, which is break up with your carrier and they'll help you do it. This is pretty interesting. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this here on the Helium Mobile blog. I'll put the link into the description if you guys want to read it for yourself. But it says break up with your old carrier. You deserve better. Take our hand. It's going to be okay. It says there's nothing worse than an uninvited guest at Thanksgiving. We don't mean your weirdest uncle who's insistence on talking about UFO sightings at the dinner table. Wow. Whoever writes their blogs has always got me a little baffled. But anyways, so they go on to talk about you pay off your phone and we pay you back in crypto. So this is, I guess, the nitty gritty what people need to understand about this whole breakup thing. So it says Thanksgiving marks the unofficial kickoff to the holiday shopping season, and one of the easiest ways to free up cash for gifts, for others or yourself, is by cutting back on reoccurring subscriptions and saving money each month. One of the biggest culprits, your monthly phone bill. With the average phone bill in the US well over $100 a month, Helium Mobile's unlimited plan is a godsend. Unlimited talk, text, and data is only 20 bucks a month. And they got to reference that 30 gigs of high-speed data. But anyways, but with so many Americans financing their cell phones through their carrier, it's not always as simple as canceling your current plan and switching over. So we are here to lend a hand this holiday season by helping you finish paying off that phone so you can, be free to save. It's time to break up with your carrier and let us help you do it. So how much you could save? The average American spends 157 on their phone bill each month. Add on the cost of a phone and split it into 24-month into a 24-month contract, and we're talking about increased monthly costs topping $200. And that's if you're only paying off one phone. Okay, so Helium Mobile will only cost you 20 bucks a month. Customers joining under the Breakup with Your Carrier program will receive up to $12.50 a month in reimbursement in mobile tokens. That's an extra $190 per month in your pocket. Tells you how to break up. Apply for the program at hellohelium.com/breakup and provide details about your current phone balance and any family members on your plan who need help paying off their phones. If we think it's a good fit, we'll reach out. Okay, so it's not like a guarantee thing, and I think that's something that might be a little disheartening for some people out there. You guys know that I'm transparent with a lot of you, and I will call it like it is. So I understand why they are doing it this way, and for them, it's obviously like a pick and choose scenario type. But this is not really going to be that attracting to a lot of people out there, because when people think of some sort of promotion, break up with your carrier, they're thinking that they're getting a lot of things given to them up front, right? Like Helium Mobile is going to cover the balance of the rest of the balance of their phone, rather than technically the customer has to pay off their phone, and then they get some form of reimbursement through Helium Mobile, but it's in tokens, and some people are not into crypto. So I can see those who are heavily invested in crypto and have investments in different currencies like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and dark coins, Doge, Solana. You guys get the point. I can see them looking at this as an option for them to pay off their phone and, have their phone paid off, unlocked, so that way they could take their phone over to Helium Mobile, start service with them, and, go through all the big benefits that Helium Mobile's offering. But to the average everyday, just, I use my phone. They're not worried about crypto. They're not mapping. They're not doing any of that stuff. They, in fact, will look at this like, what is this? And will more than likely not bite. So with, those people who are talking about it like this is not that great of a deal, it's not if you're a regular, if you're a regular just everyday end user, right? This is only going to appeal to people who literally are heavily focused on the crypto side of things, which Helium Mobile has a balance of it, okay? Strip all this aside, and with Helium Mobile, you could just pay 20 bucks a month for phone service and just set it and forget it type of thing, right? Just pay your bill every month, have phone service. If you want to take advantage of the crypto side of things, there are things that you can easily learn. Um, Either on my Facebook group where we talk about Helium Mobile, I'm starting to try to push that along and and get more dialogue happening there, or like the countless videos that I myself or other other content creators that are huge fans of Helium Mobile are putting out there for everyone to learn, right? Like there's those that show you how to deploy the outdoor indoor hotspot. There are those that show you how to build your own CBRS radio to transmit for Helium Mobile, right? So there's various different content creators that you can look out for and get all the insight for. And then there's a lot of like those that are like me that's just breaking down the information about Helium Mobile as a consumer and a customer. Um, so anyways, yeah, that's just, that's it in a nutshell when it comes to this whole breakup thing with Helium Mobile. And hopefully you guys do understand that. I understand it's not going to be appealing to everybody, and that's totally fine. Um, and maybe Helium could come up with something that's for the non-crypto eccentric people, because you don't really want to isolate it to just a small group if you're trying to expand and grow. And obviously, Helium's goal is to expand and grow as they are brokering deals with like Verizon and AT&T to offload some of their customers' data onto the Helium network with those hotspots. So they are intending to grow bigger. On a side note, when it comes to certain things, you know, things tend to break, right? Like with any carrier and their app, certain things don't work out right. Like Boost Mobile, for so many months, the data calculation just didn't work, so it never accurately showed, how much data like I've used or my wife has used or anybody else. Um, there are certain things that you run to the FCC for, and then there's certain things that you just don't. Um, and when a certain feature is not working correctly and they gotta fix it, you just don't jump over to the FCC and just like report, right? Say because then what really happens with that in closing is that when a lot of people are just like, "Oh, you're not giving me what I want," I'm calling the FCC. I'm telling the FCC. Eventually, the FCC is just not really going to take a lot of those complaints seriously, especially when there's one that is like validated. So let's kind of be mindful. That's just the last tip that I'm going to give people out there. If y'all enjoyed today's video, y'all know what to do. Smash the like button. Thanks for checking it out. I'll talk to you on the next one. And as always, aloha.